Hello, my lap band subscribers and friends. This is your Tuesday edition of my lap band journey. It's your girl, Msbebe 83, just checking in and giving you guys a little bit of our weekly topic. This week, we've all decided to discuss our pre-op worries because there's so many of those. So let's get right to it. Like I said, I had my surgery on September 29th, 2009, and it took me a lot to go through insurance and get everything approved. So there was a lot of stress as far as that goes. But once I got approved, there were the more the jitters, the worries, and the concerns. And honestly, as odd as this was, I had no major health issues. My reasoning for having surgery was because of my weight. I didn't have diabetes or high cholesterol, anything like that. I was just heavy. So it was to help me monitor my weight. So that's why. So I didn't know too much about the technical worries that I should have known, like the port issues and the it sticking out and the peeing and slippage. I didn't know any of that before my surgery. I learned it because of watching YouTube and learning about some of the problems that we have. But so only issues I had primarily was what my family thought and my scar and how successful I was going to be. And we'll get into that. So with my family all really just kind of saw it as me being kind of lazy and giving up, honestly. And I really wanted to make sure that they all knew. So I was really worried about, having them look at me like I was giving up. And I definitely didn't want that to happen. So I had to make sure that they saw what the results from the surgery was going to do. So with my mother, she particularly did not want me to go under the knife. Obviously, the mother does. And she didn't see the issue that I saw with my weight. She thought I could just eat healthy and just work out. I've always eaten pretty good and I've always worked out regularly. It wasn't working. I needed to lose 130 pounds. And I wasn't able to lose 10 pounds, let alone 130. So I didn't want to go into my late 20s, early 30s overweight. I wanted it resolved by the time I got to 30s because I knew it was going to be more difficult when I got older. So that was a little bit of an issue. My family just looking down upon me and thinking wow, you're that fat, you need to have a lap band done. So now they all see that it was well worth it with the weight I've lost, the time I've lost it, and they all are very happy with the choice that I made. So I'm proud of that. So that worry has been resolved. My scar, me being African American and dark skin, I do worry about keloiding and the scar just not healing very well, becoming very dark. So that was a huge problem. I was talking to my doctor about what I could do. He was like, this surgery is for people so we can save their lives. So we're not even worried about the scar. So, but in the back of my head, I was very worried about the scar. So I know that there was five holes, one of them being in a port site, and there's 4 holes that it takes for them to use it, utensils, and be able to access your port. So I, knowing that, I was going to have that many scars, I was like, my stomach is going to be ugly, and blah, blah, blah. So with the prayer of the Lord, or whoever else you think you need to pray to, I have 1 incision, and the scar is, I'm 3 months out and you can barely see the scar. So, unless I'm kind of bending over and you can kind of see the fold go through, you can't even see the scar. So, no problem with that. And me being successful, I would watch some of my subscribers, I'm not going to put their names out there, but they were having a very, very difficult time they were having a very difficult time losing weight and the lap band being successful. So we, watching them, I'm sorry, something's going on in the background, it's distracting me, so I do apologize. But knowing, that, I was so worried that I was going to turn into one of them, and I wanted to be successful. I'm very, very determined, and I work hard, and I didn't want to be one of the people who report it to you guys and then like, oh, I didn't lose any weight, I gained 5 pounds, I gained 10 pounds, this lab band sucks. I did not want to be that person. So I was very worried about that. I was worried about, do I love food that much that I can't, this is not going to work. This is going to be the last chance I have. BB, how strong are you? I was so worried about that. I was like, this is it. If I don't lose weight with this, I'm going to be big for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? And lo and behold, 3 months out, and I am 60 pounds plus down. So I'm just so happy with the lap band. All my worries have been soothed, and I am blessed in so many ways with this band. I got so many different family members out here in YouTube world, and I just couldn't be any happier. So, not to sound like everything's peachy keen, there are always personal issues. I still do have slime or PB or vomit, whatever you want to call it, after I eat. Sometimes food's very hard to go down. I have some issues that I wish I didn't have, but trust me, none compared to the weight I've lost. I'm ecstatic about that. So, like I said, there's something going on in the back. I gotta get going, but I do appreciate you guys' questions. I would love for you guys to subscribe to this channel. It's gonna be great. Check out our website. I will put a link up on the side to the website. And tomorrow is Jeremy. He's gonna be your Wednesday vlogger. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. Have a terrific Tuesday. Bye.